Hello everybody, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here early and coming on in. I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday and that your weeks have been good so far. I have had a pretty decent week so far. Work's been working real hard and been pretty crazy lately, so it's gonna feel good to get a little break tonight and play some video games. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who's dropping in. We survived the last stream. If you were here on Saturday or you dropped in on Saturday, we had our sub goal stream because we did hit 15 subs last month, and we had a nice long 8-hour stream that I'm sure we'll be talking about some tonight. Tonight we are back to a normal duration because it is a school night and I've got work tomorrow and, you know, stuff to do. But yeah, I'm Dan. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we are live on Twitch and YouTube. So whether you're on either platform, thank you for stopping by. Here we play games, sometimes like filthy casuals. We talk about life, self-improvement stuff, and we behave in a manner that is kind to one another. And our goal tonight is to do some bounties and some missions in the Drake Corsair, and we're gonna dive right into it. So yeah, the Corsair, I've had a Corsair for a while. I love it. I love Drake ships in general. They're awesome. I just like the aesthetic, you know, it feels like something from The Expanse, or, you know, kind of like a hard Scrabble working man ship. And the Corsair is no exception. So we're going to go pick the Corsair up first. I am actually currently inside of the mighty Drake Cutter, which is, you know, a pretty good ship, but it's no Corsair. This is the little runabout, all-purpose starter ship that they recently introduced for Drake. And it is a lot of fun. But it is not what we're going to be flying tonight. We're back in ArcCorp. So we are just going to zing over to Bygenie Point and go grab the Corsair that should be waiting there. We'll take a quick look at its fittings, because I think we might refit it up just a little bit to do some additional damage, and then we will get on the road. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good evening. Feel free to say hi if you haven't yet, or, you know, I always appreciate lurkers. Cinerev, how's your week going so far, other than having Doritos that you refuse to share with anyone else? Hopefully it's good. It was kind of nice out today. It wasn't too cold, it wasn't windy. Hasn't started snowing yet here for me, so I'll take it. Alright, and we are on our way to Bygenie, where the Drake Corsair should be stored. I think I remembered to put it there. If I didn't, that would be awkward, and everyone can laugh at me. I mean, it's supposed to snow eventually. I'm just being grateful that it hasn't yet. Although, really, I work from home, so I don't have to deal with it like a lot of people do, so I am definitely grateful for that. I can go into the office when I want, but I pretty much never want to deal with it when it does snow, so I don't. Alright, we're going to pop up here, see if we can find a spot to land, put this cutter away, and get the Corsair out. We are going to fly the Drake Corsair. If anyone is just tuned in when they saw the notification and said, "Oh, cool, Drake Corsair," and then is very disappointed that I'm flying this thing, you won't be for long. It's just, I happen to have logged out in the cutter last, so we're waking up back here.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Gonna pop down here. Land real quick. Nope, and I should probably switch the music, because I think it's still on the intro music. We'll switch it so that we don't repeat the same 4 songs over and over again. No!
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Still says I'm streaming Factorio. It was supposed to fix that. Done. Excellent. Yeah, I'm a professional streamer. We're real good at stuff here. Oh, jeez. No, I'm using some new software that, like, takes the stream and then rebeams it over to YouTube and Twitch. And I'm still in the process of figuring out what it does and does not do. So thank you very much, Cinerev. I appreciate that. If Soon ever comes back from his he's currently house sitting for somebody. If he never comes back, it sounds like you're in the running for his moderator job. Oh geez, don't ever step out of the elevator into nothingness. Bad things can happen. You have to wait for reality to reappear. At least I always do. Like, I don't know if maybe sometimes... Oh shoot, I did not mean to retrieve that ship. Nope. I don't know. Maybe they fixed it so if you step on the floor before the floor loads all the way for you, you survive. But I think at this point in my Star Citizen career, I've just developed what essentially look like a number of odd superstitions. Okay, we've got the Corsair here. We are going to Yeah, that is pretty sweet. I mean, being a Twitch mod is it's a pretty big deal. So, you know, something to aspire to. Okay, let's take a look at the loadout. I think we've got it pretty stock, but I think we might have some parts here. Thought I had more parts. We might stop and buy parts. Thought I had a quantum drive. Okay, well, we've at least got a cool paint job. Black and red, or... yeah, we're gonna go with the green. Because it's new and it's stylish. And then, let's take a look at our weapon slots. But, right, but first we have to make the ship pretty. Oh, but first, somebody gets a treat. Come here. That's from a Cinerev. Alright, now go be not a pest somewhere. Alright, we've got... cannons. What do we have here? We've got... 2 Galderine repeaters. Okay. This, I think I had it set up with 2 ballistic cannons. And slots 1 and 2. Let's save that. And then slots 3 and 4, we're going to put on these Galderine repeaters. So what we're doing is we are eliminating the gimbals off of the front slots, so that the weapons will not auto-track, but we get bigger weapons. And it does more damage. Also, we went from having all cannons to a mix, or all cannon-type energy weapons to repeaters, which are faster firing and have better projectile speed. But we went from just energy weapons to a mix of ballistic and energy. Now that does mean that some of our guns can run out of ammo. But we are okay with that, because this ship has 7 pilot-controlled weapons. Yeah, 7. And only 2 of them are going to be ballistic now. So we can run out of ammo on 2 of them, but we can't run out of ammo entirely. I mean, we could have our guns shot off. Okay. So this is the first time I've put the new green paint job on this thing. So let's walk around and take a look at it. It is a pretty large ship. I think it's pretty good looking. Your opinion may vary. I think your opinion is probably wrong if you don't think it's beautiful, because I love the Corsair. Alright, we got the music switched over. So yeah. These guns are larger than stock. You've kind of got this funky double cockpit thing, because if I have a co-pilot, the co-pilot actually sits in that seat on the bottom, and the pilot sits on top. But yeah, here's our main pilot-controlled guns. They're size 5. And then off to the side, we've got some missiles on the starboard side of the ship. Not a ton of missiles. The Cutlass Black, I think, has more missiles by quantity. But this one still has a nice smattering of them. And then we've got 3 more guns on the wing over here. Or 2 more. 2 more. But yeah, let's get inside the ship and get out of here to go do something productive. There's a couple ways in. We've got a ramp in the back and then a handy-dandy elevator right here that lets us kind of skip up to the front part of the ship. So we will pull this lever to go up to the mess hall and head on in. If the door will open. Cool, thanks, door. So we are now facing the front of the ship, heading towards the cockpit. We've got 2 turret gunner seats over here. If we had friends, but we don't have friends tonight, so... And that's alright. This ship is capable of being flown solo. Alright, let's fire it up. If the hotkey... There we go. And come on, open the hangar doors. There we go. So we are gonna have to wait till the doors open with this this giant thing, because it is hefty. Also, welcome in if you're just joining in on YouTube or on Twitch. We are running some bounties tonight in the Drake Corsair. Feel free to say hi, ask any questions you've got. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and gently pull out of the hangar, because this thing... kind of tall, you don't have a lot of extra space. Alright, come out of the hangar. Put our landing gear away. And then... we can fold the wings out. And that gives us access to all of our guns, a little bit of maneuverability, and the missiles along the longer wing. Cool. Alright, let's go see what trouble we can get into. So we're going to take a look here. We'll probably start with like an HRT bounty. Wheelers on Lyria. Cool beans. And we are also going to take a call to arms. Just so that... oh, we've got a couch dog. Protecting us from above. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spool up and head over this way. Somebody just radar locked me. I'm gonna leave. This is a good ship. It is definitely not the meta in PvP right now. Smaller, lighter fighters are really the meta, especially if you're alone in this ship. You just do not have the ability to protect yourself from other players very well. In your benefit, you know, you do have pretty good shields. You've got size 3 shields and a good amount of hull. You've got more hull than the light fighters. But if they just vaguely know what they're doing flying, they will very literally fly circles around you in this ship and kill you. So, I will be avoiding PvP, if that is at all an option. And, of course, the first mission we take is on the dark side of the planet. Because that's just the way my luck goes. But I'll do my best not to fly into the ground. And if I do, everyone can laugh at me. I've got pretty good range. I'm going to try to kill somebody on the first pass in here. Just because once I have to start turning to shoot people, everything gets more inconvenient. Alright, we got 3 bad guys. What do we have? We've got a Cutlass Steel, a Vanguard Harbinger, and a Ooh. Our target is in a Retaliator. So if we can take out this Cutlass Steel first, that would be optimal. Because then he's not going to be doing the most damage to us, but we just won't have to worry about it. I got a missile coming at me. There's not much I can do about that. But we got the Cutlass Steel out of the way. I thought we did. No, we didn't. That was just my targeting being weird. Shouldn't take long, though. Did one of them just fly behind me and I ran into him? Because I think I might have lost a wing. Nope, wings are still there. Well, no, looks like one wing might be gone. This is fine. Hey, Sue, how's it going? Internet working okay for you?
Damn it!
I know you're out where there's not many internets right now. Alright, come on. I think I may have bamboozled myself. I remembered to switch out the main guns, and I think that I only have one targeting pip, and I think I've got... Yeah, I think I'm missing a gun. I think... Uh-oh. That didn't take long to go sideways. Okay, cool. That's cool. We didn't need those anyway. Okay. We're gonna try a little bit of a pro gamer move here, because I think I did a silly thing. We're gonna turn those off. I am going to turn off my cannons on the wing, because I think they're hosing up my my targeting by giving me 2 different pips. That's okay. They didn't really do that much for us anyway. And, yep, we got this guy's shields down. Our shields are looking okay. And he's super dead. Doesn't look like he's got any cargo. So we will move on. And I think we might actually go back to my Genie repair and switch out our side guns, because what was happening is I've got it set to just give me 1 targeting pip right now, and I think it was basing it off of the little cannons on the side instead of the giant repeaters on the nose. And since those have 2 different projectile speeds, really what the pip should look like is 2 different pip indicators telling you where to aim. Instead, it's just set so that it gives me 1 pip indicator, and if it happens to be giving me the one for the little guns on the wings, then I'm not going to be doing the damage that I want to be doing with this ship. So we are going to adjust that. No big deal. We can repair at the station too, and get those wings back. And I guess, you know, if there's a problem with Drake ships, amongst various other issues they might or might not have, they are not the most durable ships at all. They usually have more firepower than pretty much everything else in their class, but they do not have the most tank. And that's just something you've kind of got to live with. Alright, so let's fold our wings back up. Our remaining wings. You know, that's life. You live with the wings you have, not the wings you wish you had. And, I don't know. It's been a while since I've flown this solo, so, maybe I'm not super used to it, hence some wings getting mildly blown off. Okay, there's our landing bay. Let's head on over there, get repaired, and see if we've got something to put on these wings. Oh gosh, the sun is terrible. Cannot see at all. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can land properly. Beautiful. 8 out of 10. Solidly acceptable landing. Alright, so when we get out of the ship this time, we're going to start at the cockpit and go back to the ramp, just so if you haven't seen this whole ship, you can kind of see it. This is the co-pilot's seat. They go into that bottom section of the cockpit when they get in there. This is a little captain's quarters area. We already saw this part. Here's your turret gunners. These, you've got 3 doors here for crew cabins. They're all the same. You got a little bunk, and they actually each get their own storage locker. We've got a little mess area. And a shoilet. Pretty deluxe shoilet. Comes with some all-in-one shampoo stuff and 1 toothbrush for the whole crew. Because, I don't know, I guess people who fly Drake are poor like that, or maybe that's what the dealer thinks. Here's the, I don't know, glowing engine area. And we got a little airlock here with some gun racks. Some of these are like the large size gun racks, if I remember correctly. So you can actually put a railgun in them or other large weapons. And then here's your cargo bay. Nice and roomy. Not as big as some ships, but it's pretty good size. It's pretty easy to get a vehicle into it. If you want to take like an Ursa or a Cyclone for ground-based missions, you have that option. Oh shoot, we forgot to repair. Let's repair before we store the ship. Oh, the elevator's on the other side. See, it has been a while since I've been in this thing. There's the elevator. Holy cow. Alright, we're doing great. We're just gonna hop in the cockpit and hit repair before we go. That way, we don't have to worry about it later. Sometimes the repairing interface can be a little bit finicky. A little difficult. Alright, so sit here, pop open our MOBA glass, and say yes, please fix my ship and give me more ammo. Thank you very much. Because more ammo is always a good thing. Thank you. And we'll go back to the elevator, and the door does, or this elevator does have a fun little feature. Instead of going to the ground, you can go to the top of the ship. Which is, you know, just neat. Okay. We will parkour our way out of there, off of the gun, and head inside. So we're going to store this real quick and slap some different weapons on the side. Why? Just because we can. Oh, let's store it first.
Welcome.
We do have to store it before we can start doinking and donking on the loadout. Store. And Nightbot, yeah. RDF, that is what it has been called. And it's just a thing that my face does. Does not necessarily mean that I am, you know, angry at that moment. Alright, so we want to replace weapon slots 5 and 6. And we're going to leave them gimbaled. But we're going to switch out the cannon for Panther repeaters. Yes, yes, this will work. What about missiles? Have any spare missile racks? Okay. We'll We'll swap out some missiles too while we're here. And if you know me, you know what kind of missiles I am going to swap these out for. 2 Rattlers. This will just take a second. This will give us more missiles with a little bit less range. But these are really good sometimes when the server cooperates. They are very good at PvE, killing smaller ships. So if we want to kill some small ships before we get up close and they start getting really annoying, this gives us the option to do that. Okay. All done. Let's get it back out and take this new loadout for a spin.
Your vehicle has been deployed.
Alright, we are in Hangar 7, so let's head that way. And I think we've already got... some sustenance in our backpack. So that should be good to go. Ooh, look at those rattlers. Yeah, instead of the little pairs of missiles, we now have 16 smaller missiles. And if you look at them, they've got these cool sub-munitions on them. Laser cannons? I've got repeaters on this right now. Mostly because I did not go buy cannons to put it into the Blapinator configuration that I use on this, where I've got the mixed ballistic and energy. And for whatever reason, when the last patch came out, like, I had 2 ballistic cannons and 2 laser cannons sized for this ship, and it only kept 1 of each. So I didn't really have enough to put it on it, so instead we've got big honkin' laser repeaters and ballistic repeaters on the front. But I do think, you know, some of the DPS loss from it being a repeater and not a cannon is somewhat made up for because they're just a large size weapon. And I have 6 of them. So, you know, that's not so bad. Alright. Once more with feeling, let's give this a try.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, Davkind, thank you very much for stopping by. I don't know if you've been able to catch one of the Star Citizen streams yet, but this is Star Citizen, and not Factorio. Which really, I haven't been streaming long, but I started streaming Star Citizen first. We just kind of added Factorio in for some variety, and because I love the game. And Star Citizen, if you're familiar at all, is very much a game in development. And sometimes the servers are just poop. So when I don't want to deal with that, I play some Factorio. Alright, let's get the wings folded out. Of course, we have to go to the cinematic camera to watch that happen. Oh yeah, look at those giant guns on the front. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So, now that we've got the cannons on the wings switched out for repeaters, let's take another HRT, so it's a contract of the same difficulty, and let's see how it goes. Come on, map. Please cooperate with me. There we go. And we are going to go shoot a guy named Sizzle. Junior Sizzle Arroyo. Oop. Also, Sue, I don't know if you were here for it, but I did I did jokingly suggest that maybe a Cinerev could take your job if you never return from the hinterlands with bad internet. Alright, and we are on our way. We've got an ad in 14 minutes, but I think that we can get this bounty knocked out before that ad really starts running. We'll see here. Oh, geez. Not if I keep overturning. Come on, Dan. Get used to chunky ships again. Alright, now we are on the way. It is. I don't know. Some people don't like the asymmetry. I think it is a very good-looking ship. Alright, and it's going to drop us off, as it usually does, about 20 kilometers away. And since we just filled the wings with rattlers, I think it's only fair that we drop a couple off. Once we get into range. The rattlers have a 10-kilometer range. So the NPCs won't be the only ones with annoying missile spam now. Oh yeah, perfect. One of the enemy NPC ships is an Asperia Blade, which would be a tremendously annoying ship to fight in the Corsair. So we will soften it up with a few rattlers. And when I say soften it up, I mean one-shot it. Okay, then we got an anvil arrow. Okay. Well, I mean, that's also another very good reason to toss some rattlers that way. Because arrows are very nimble. And the target's in a freelancer, which is the perfect size to fight in the Corsair. It's definitely a smaller ship than the Corsair, but it's not like actually nimble, it's just not as horribly chunky as this thing. Alright, we got missiles inbound, but, you know, we'll drop some chaff, but it's not like we could dodge them anyway. And we'll start giving this guy the guns. Alright, that's a little close. And more repeaters. There we go. Alright, that freelancer is super dead. This arrow is super annoying. So we're going to try to get a little distance on the arrow, and then turn around. Oh, there's a Gladius and an arrow. Okay, well. Sir, if you could not, with the missiles, that would be optimal. Did he die, or did he fly into the ground? Nope, he's still there. Come here. Come here, you little snot. Okay, he's dead now. And then we've got a Gladius. So, some of my guns are, the two little guns on the wings are both gimbaled. That means that those are just going to auto-aim to some extent. And then the guns in the center are not gimbaled. So to be smart with those, I should only be firing those when I know I've got a shot on him. But size 5 ballistic repeaters are a lot for a little guy like that. And he's dead now, so moving right along. How many wings do we have? We still have 3 wings. That's very cool. What is that out there? I see a red pip but I can't actually lock it, so we're just going to grab another bounty and keep on moving. And we'll take it up one notch and take a VHRT, a very high-risk target, instead of a high-risk target. Cool beans. That guy is on Walla. Ooh, he's on Walla, and he's a little bit away from anything else, but that's okay. We don't mind a little bit of a drive. That's where we have to go to do some space murder. So we're gonna head on that way. And I think we might take our first ad break when we get there before we get to him. Just so that we don't have it pop up in the middle of the fight. We'll see. We'll see how the time looks. Alright. But yeah, we did our first 8-hour stream this last Saturday. It feels like that was longer ago. It feels like that was like a week ago, but it wasn't. That was a few days ago. It was a good time. Definitely the longest stream I've done so far. I think the longest I had done before that was probably about 5 hours, maybe, max. And we just went the distance. We played some Factorio with a crew of people. And it went pretty well. We stayed on for quite a while. And just Factorio'd it up for a long time. We did go long enough that we got some of what I like to fondly call the early morning Germans. We got some awesome German viewers who popped in at like 2 a.m. my time. And they were super cool folks. I felt bad telling them, like, hey, you're cool, but I've been doing this for 7.5 hours now. I'm getting off. What is this? There's an enemy RSI Constellation Aquila down there? That's not a player, that's an NPC. We'll keep it. I was gonna say we'll keep an eye on him and hope he doesn't aggro us, but oh, I think a player's fighting him. You know what? We're just gonna mosey on out of here. I want no part in whatever's going on here. Whatever this player is fighting an NPC Aquila for. Yeah, they can just figure out their lives and not involve me. I don't want to be involved. Okay, the Aquila's dead. Hopefully the player does not turn around and decide that it would be fun to fight a Corsair. I didn't even get a good look at what he was in. Because I just don't want to deal with that. Alright, we're 100 kilometers away. We're moving at about 900 meters per second, so that should put us there in, you know, math, a little bit more than 100 seconds. Alright, it does not seem like that player aggroed onto us, so that's good. $80 kilometers. Not too shabby. But no, I really like the Corsair. It's definitely, I think with the new systems and like more distance in the game, it's going to start to make more sense to have big ships that can go a long way without refueling. You know, because not everything is going to be at a distance where you can get to it in a Gladius easily. All right, we're going to get a little closer, and we are going to take an ad break. We will be back in just a couple minutes here. But I want to take this ad break now so that nobody misses anything when we go down to do this bounty. So we are going to knock that out real quick, and we will be right back in just a couple minutes. Empress, you clearly have just the best timing. But welcome on in. We got another minute or so left on this ad break, and then we will be getting right into it here. We may even have a turret gunner slot if you want to hop on later. No pressure. Hold on, let me switch this back to live. Alright, what are we looking at here? We got a Carrick, and the Carrick's not even the target. The Carrick's just a guy who's here. I'm not going to push in too hard yet. We got another minute left on this ad break. And I don't want anybody to miss out if they don't have to. Even if we do have to take the occasional ad break to, you know, get permission from Papa Jeff to use his servers to stream. At least we're on the light side of the moon this time. That's nice. Thanks, game. Yeah, no, I know you got real life stuff until later. All right. But we are going to be in the Corsair all night, all Corsair. Just Drake action constantly. Because Drake ships are the best ships. And if you think otherwise, you're welcome to your own opinion, even if your opinion is wrong. You know. It happens. Yeah, Papa Jeff. The big Bezos. The man we owe this purple-themed site to. I mean, not really. He bought it after somebody else built it. After he built a retail empire. Alright, welcome back in, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out through that ad break. I really appreciate it. We are close to this encounter now, but I did wait to start pushing in until we got through this break. couldn't make it to an altar for the caged wolf and died. Well, I think you've still got the caged wolf. I think you just got to do it again. But you, like, no spoileries. I'm not gonna... Oh, the main target is in an Origin 600i. Can you kill an Origin 600i with rattlers? Should we find out for science? I feel like that might be fun. Look at those rattlers go. All those beautiful sub-munitions. Yeah, let's find out. Because I didn't see any small ships, so we don't need to save any of these. And because this is a Drake ship, I'm probably going to have to repair after a VHRT anyway. So, hey, we might as well yeet him some missiles. I mean, he's red. He's looking damaged, but not all the clusters from that round hit. One of them just flew off into friggin' the Nightmare Realm. Oh, shoot. Hello, Carrick. Carrick. Calm down, sir. He came out swinging. Wowee. That's okay. I have ballistics and he doesn't, so... Come here, Carrick. Jeez, he is nimble. Or he thinks he is. Or the AI has decided he is. That is moving well for a ship of that size. But he's getting some damage along the backside. Alright, his rear shields are down. Our shields are looking okay. Our front shields are looking not okay. We're gonna keep pushing. Alright, he's down. Yeah, I did. I switched to lag pip. I mean, for me being in a ship this big and him being in a ship this big, lag pip just makes sense. Alright, I got my shields mostly back. Let's see who's next. Alright, the Connie's the next closest ship. And that one, I might switch back to lead pip until proven otherwise. Until the game gives me a good reason not to. We'll probably run lead pip on him, because he is... Actually, I mean, he's really in the same size class as us, but he's not the size of a Carrick, where it's like... Ooh, is that cargo on the ground? That 600i drops sweet, sweet cargo. Do we have 3 rattlers left to use? Yes, we do. Ooh, those are pretty. I love watching the sub-munitions go out. Oh, the Aquila's got cargo. And we did not kill the 600i. They both have cargo. Come on. Can we get our ammo back a little faster? Would that be possible? There we go. I've still got like 2 pips here for this, and I guess maybe my larger repeaters are slower than my smaller repeaters. I don't know, but, you know, here we are together learning by doing. Come on. Yeah. I like lagged when I was rotating a lot. Yeah, it definitely helps when you're, especially if you're like you're spinning relative to them, it can kind of help you understand where things are. I like it for bigger ships. It kind of helps me target. I mean, you can do like a Kentucky windage kind of just aim behind the pip thing. But the pip definitely helps you be more accurate. If you're trying to shoot something like a Carrack or a Reclaimer specifically in the rear. Alright, we're putting some good damage on that 600. That thing does have tank. 600i is not a bad ship at all. Alright, we're gonna let the main guns charge. There we go, they're back. They kind of don't look like they're firing. There they are. Okay, I just couldn't really see them that well up against the snow. Alright, let's go take a look and see if these guys have cargo. Because here I am with this big honkin' Corsair and cargo capacity. So why not look and see if there's some fat loot. What is this? This is a cave. This is not loot. Where did those ships crash? Oh, we got a couple contacts out here. Oh, there it is. Not far. What is this? Ah, this is the Aquila. You know, Aquila is a weird ship to bring when you're a criminal, but who am I to judge? Come on, scan. Please scan. Maybe we can scan the back. That's annoying. And I don't really... Can I land here? We could just get out and look. Like poor people, I don't know. Hop out and see if we can find anything. With the way that wreck is up against the hill, I'm not sure. Also, if I park like poop, we're not going to get anything. There we go. Be able to get back in. Alright, that's a semi-acceptable parking job. Oh, where's my... Don't remember where the button is to open the back door in this thing, but that's okay. We'll just walk. I am wearing a helmet. I do believe I've got a tractor beam, so... Just gonna run back here. And the cool thing about the new PvE bounties is they added loot. That you can, like, sometimes the other ships will be carrying crates, and you can loot them after you kill them. That's what we're gonna try to do. First, we have to get there. Kinda pretty, though. Very Hoth-like. Okay. Aha! Iron. Yeet! I don't want that crap. This is why we tried to scan it first, because sometimes it's good cargo, and you get, like, Quantanium or something crazy. Sometimes you get iron, or something that is, really worthless. Oh shoot, look at that. Look what it just let me do. This is new. This is cool. This is a broken piece of the ship. And it let me pick it up. I mean, I was trying to pick up that box, which, now that I picked it up, I see it's tungsten, and I don't care anymore. Yeet! I consign you to the icy void. Okay, it didn't actually go that far. Kinda disappointing. see if I can, like, Skyrim hop away from... This is what I didn't want. I didn't want to be next to this thing. Because sometimes the broken ships can jiggle strangely with the physics, and you can get stuck in them. It's no good. We don't want it. That was cool, though, that I could pick up that piece of hull paneling, or whatever it was. That bodes well. Yeah, I don't know what the blue rocks are. They look sweet. I don't know if CIG knows what the blue rocks are either. I think probably some art guy was like, hey, what if we made an ice moon, but it had blue rocks, and it looked cool. And that's how blue rocks happened. Alright, so we'll head back up here. We'll look around for a second and see if we can find one of the other ships. It's hard to track them when they go down. It's annoying. Oh, poop. I didn't bring my water bottle with me. I think I filled it up, and then I left it in another room. In what can only be described as a big brain move. Hey, Lee, how's it going? How was your stream today? Alright, we get up. The engines are weird, and my cursor is being weird. Not supposed to have a cursor all the time. This makes me uncomfortable. Lee, did you hit 50 followers? I know you were super close. Nice, you did good on Val. Alright. We are doing okay at Star Citizen right now. We just killed some ships. But it's okay. They were criminals. And now we are trying to see if any of them dropped any good loot. You got to 50! Woo! That's awesome. Mazel tov. That's super cool. You know what? I see one contact over here, and I see one in the other direction, and for some reason I feel like the other direction is where... Let's try not to impact the ground. I feel like this is where one of the other ships might be. And if it's not, we're going to move on. Yeah, it is very Space Cowboy feeling, because we're, you know, pretty much just salvaging what we can off of destroyed enemy ships. So this is either another ship, or once we get closer, it might resolve to being a, yep, mineable object. Alright, we don't actually know where the other ships fell. We're just gonna let it go. We are gonna put our wings back out and get ready to go do another bounty. And I might, especially in this ship, I might fly to Crusader. Just because in Crusader I can take I was able to actually kill things in my game. Hey, we just killed things. We're just looking for the right things to kill next. But you had some good... I know the last one you were, like, trying with a new character, and it was rough. But hopefully it went better this time. Sage or whatnot? I don't know. I've only, like, just dipped my toe into Apex, so... That's like, you know, I have a small, smooth brain. I can only fit so many, FPS facts into it. Trying to understand how Apex and Valorant works. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Trying to understand how Apex and Valorant works would be not good. Alright, so we're going to head this way. We're looking for a guy named Hasim Preacher Alator. What a name. Right, head over to Lyria. Yeah, I really wish... I would like it if they made scanning to where I could scan just for downed ships. Or just exclude things. Like, hey, I'm in a Corsair, I'm here to do space murder, I do not care about mineable rocks, because they just show up on the radar and they take up space that other things can go into. 12-year-olds are still butthurt. Yeah, I think that's the way some of those games go. is you get a lot of younger folks, which that's cool, you know, good for them. They have something to do. Glad they're playing video games and not out on the streets or something, but it definitely makes for a distinct vibe in the game, especially on like voice chat and things like that. Or they're 30 acting 12. Yup, that's also a thing on the internet. Alright, so this guy is on the other end past Shubin Sal 2, which is funny because ooh, actually, yeah, he's on the other side of Shubin Sal 2, which is a mining facility that has a landing pad. So we might land there real quick and get our ballistic ammo topped off. Because we can. And having more ballistic ammo, I feel attacked. I don't think you yell at people in voice chat like a child, Sue. Although we definitely fit the criteria of, you know, people of an age who act like children sometimes. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna do a quick landaroony right here. And get our ammo stores topped off. Gotta remember to fold the wings up before you land, though. Otherwise, like, the ship doesn't stop you. It will let you land with the wings folded down. And then it just jumps around weirdly. No, I doubt. Sue is not hardcore bullying anyone in video games. At least not with words. I mean, we both play games and can get pretty sweaty about things, but I'd rather let my actions speak for me. Dang, that was a chunky repair bill. So I'm not actually making great money at this point, except there's a lot of loot on these ships that I'm fighting. Not with words, just with, you know, hopefully winning, or at least, if not winning, dying standing and going well. Alright. Get the wings folded out, get the landing gear retracted. Cool. 15 clicks. What was the last one? A VHRT. This is an HRT. This should be less spicy. Oh, well, that's cute. We got a cutlass steel here. You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Time to go home. Ooh, he's awake. He's moving. But he's hurt pretty bad now from those rattlers. Let's give him 2 more. Just 2. Just a skosh. Just rattler him a little bit. Okay, someone just target locked me. Which makes sense. Okay, well that didn't kill him. Let's give him another skosh. And then move in on him. Way too far away to start shooting. Oh, seriously? Look at that cutlass! Look at that cutlass. It is just a tube now. It has no... But the turret gunner is still firing. Oh, you poor baby. Get wrecked. Also, why did it not die on the first? It should have died. Okay, come on, AI. You're being a little ridiculous. Also, that ship has no engines. It should not be, well, maybe it's out of control. That might be why it's, yeah, Beyblading like that. We've all been there. We've all had bad days. Okay. Now it is dead. It will do the final Beyblading. And some jerk is gonna crank off some missiles at me. I have about 0% chance to dodge, but whatever. Okay, the primary target's in a Mercury Star Runner. That's cute. Sir, you did not bring enough ship. Your cute little Millennium Falcon knockoff does not have the tank for this. Honestly, the Cutlass Steel was a better choice. And I hate to admit that the Cutlass Steel is actually good at... Crime committed, destruction of vehicle against Hassim Preacher Alator? I'm a criminal now. That's... That's not right. Hey guys, this might turn into the Star Citizen prison stream. Because... Frick! What the heck? That is super annoying. Crime committed homicide? That's not homicide. He was... Contract failed. Wanted by ArtCorp. Hassim Preacher. That... I mean, that is clearly a glitch. That is clearly not intended functionality. I am going to set my cruise control and go off into space, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my water. Alright, sorry about that. This is bad. This is stupid. Time to fight up. Well, the problem is I'm alone in a Corsair. So if anyone... What happened is I did what the mission asked me to do, and it gave me a crime stat. So I am going to quickly get out of the X here, because right now I am... Every time, from my understanding, every time you access your MOBA glass, you pop up on the radar of anyone who happens to be looking for criminal bounties. And I do have a crime stat 3. So I need... Let's see. Yeah, I need a Tiger Claw. And I need to go hack my crime stat. Which I haven't actually done before. Where is it? Yep, Security Post Korea. But... no, I don't need you to come kill me. Because I don't want to go to jail, see? I was unjustly accused. And so I'd rather go all John Wick on the situation and unaccuse myself. If you're about to get on, Empress, yeah, let me know if you're about to get on, because I might have you grab a Tiger Claw out of your inventory and meet me. I'm going to start going to Crusader, because I know I have, Okay, yeah. Everything just went sideways. God, that's so silly. So silly. Like, vehicle destruction against what's-his-face McPants, like... Bro. You just gave me the mission to go kill that guy. And now you're mad. What's a Tiger Claw? You probably have some of them from your compulsive looting in bunkers. They are the little, like, USB drive, and I think you need it to clear your crime stat. I'm not super familiar because I haven't done it before. but I am down to learn. And I think we're gonna need to go to Security Post Korea. I mean, I killed a guy, but it was the guy that they told me to kill. Like, it was not a random guy. That just seems... Alright, I hopped on Discord whenever you want to hop in, Empress. Like, 100%. It was... Like, let's see. Let's see if we can find it in the list of missions. History. Okay, so it was Hasim Preacher Alator, and that was clearly... I don't know if it'll... I don't think it tells me in this menu what I did to get my crime stat. No, it doesn't. But that was the same name when it was like, hey, this is the guy you killed. Like, it was the guy that, well, I don't know if I'm gonna try. So I think I need to get the Tiger Claw, go to Security Post Korea. I may have to do a little bit of light, murder of the people there who will unjustly try to prevent me from clearing my crime stat. And then, yeah, get that cleaned up. Also, welcome in. If you're just joining, thanks for being here. Tonight we are trying... Our objective tonight was and remains to run bounties and do activities in the Drake Corsair. I just experienced some sort of weird glitch where I got a level 3 crime stat for killing the guy that I was supposed to kill. So, I am now on my way to Crusader to clear that crime stat. Although I've got... Yes, exactly. I may have to murder a whole bunch of security guards so that I can hack the computer. And I have not successfully done this. I've taken the counter mission when someone is trying to I mean, we could just crime it up, but, like, this is the worst ship to crime it up in by myself. It is not ideal. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome in. Feel free to say hi. My name's Dan, and we are playing some Star Citizen tonight. And it's going not well, but it's going. And you know what? We've only been at it for an hour, so if I get caught and sent to prison, we will have a prison stream, and we will get out of prison, one way or another. That's so obnoxious, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I might drop out of Quantum about 5 million kilometers away from Crusader. Because I am going to have to wait for Empress to bring the Tiger Claw. Gosh, I could go to Grimhex and buy one. I don't remember exactly where they sell them. I mean, yeah, we could do a crime stream. We have any interesting crime missions? I think we have to be, like, in a system for a lot of those missions. Oh, that's just... classic Star Citizen shenanigans. You know? But that's okay. It'll be some form of entertainment, one way or another. Even if it does mean that we have the crime stream. Although... You know, I was unjustly accused. The system is out to get me. Like, I didn't do it. I did not do the thing that I have been accused of. I'm in Crew L4 with a ton of drugs. Son of a biscuit. I'm just gonna go to Grimhex. Well, I mean, you're already in, so the last time I played with Empress, we found a bunch of, we salvaged a bunch of drugs. Totally legitimate salvage. And she was waiting to sell it. And that's where we left off. So she's still there with a bunch of drugs, and probably not. Like, she'd have to go all the way back to Genie to get the Tiger Claw. It's a little obnoxious. Because I would bet there's a pretty good chance she's got Tiger Claws in her inventory at Genie. She loves to loot. She plays Star Citizen to do the looting. Alright, we are headed to Crusader, then we're going to head over to Grim Hex, and we're going to try to land at Grim Hex. It could go a variety of ways, because we are not in... especially flying the ship solo with ungimbaled main guns, we are not in the meta PvP ship, but if anybody tries it, we'll try to protect ourselves. We'll see. I mean, we're already a criminal, so... And once you hit crime stat 3, you're no longer able to just, like, pay it off and say sorry. At that point, it's like... You've gotta... You either live as a criminal, or you gotta find a way to get rid of the crime stat. But anyway, Empress, yeah, definitely try to sell those drugs if you're, this frickin' navigation interface. Come on. Alright, fine. We're route to Daymar. And from Daymar, we can go to Yella. Or we'll go partway to Daymar, drop out, go to Yella, go to Grimhex, buy the Tiger Claw, and then try to hack the crime stat. And then resume the planned activities. It's gonna go great. Just watch. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this entire plan. The fact that I've never actually hacked my crime stat won't be an issue. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I went partway to Daymar and dropped out of Quantum, so now I am able to go to Yella. Which is funny, because I was thinking about going to Orison at some point in this ship to buy laser cannons from the Crusader showroom in Orison, because they have the size 5 laser cannons that I want for this ship. But, you know, now there's a new plan called maybe be a criminal. Or at least do criminal things to restore our standing. Alright, so we are headed to Grimhex. I think we're on the wrong side of the station. We'll know once we get a little closer. Slide around this way. Or wait. That. Yeah. See, I don't come to Grimhex that much. I get a little confuzzled. Oh, there we go. We've got a landing bay. And it's right here. Cool, cool, cool. And it never looks like it'll fit from the distance that we're at, but it will. Whoop, we're upside down. I mean, there's no upside down in space, but to fit in that hangar and land inside of its gravity, we are definitely upside down. Okay, so we're at least in Grimhex, which is a safe place to park. We've got that going for us. This buys us a little bit of time to find a Tiger Claw and figure our lives out. So it also gives me the option when I leave Grimhex of taking a different ship, which I will very likely do. I'll probably grab a couple options while I'm at the Aesop terminal. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I did say this was Corsair Adventures, but I think if we're going to go up to Security Post Korea, and especially if I'm going to have a second individual with me, there are some much better ships to fly to engage in those shenanigans.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
Like the Scorpius.
Please visit
Or the Cutlass Black.
Welcome.
Either one is going to be able to navigate and, like, park at Security Post Korea better in a spot where I'm not going to get shot at.
Your insurance claim.
So we are going to file claims on the Cuddy and the RSI Scorpius.
Your insurance claim has
Okay,
been set.
so we got those claims filed. Let's go find a Tiger Claw. I know they exist in this station. When I say I know, I mean I'm kind of sure. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It happened like 2 times. Hello, guy in a medical gown. Are you also having a time? Alright. Not in the bar. Hello, bartender. My life is sad. Can I have a beverage? No? No beverage. Okay. That's cool. I don't deserve it. Oh, Empress, you did not have to send me money for that salvage that we found. Yeah, if you want to look it up, Sue. I just didn't really want to sit here and Google it on stream. Ooh. Am I brilliant? Ah, Tiger Claw. Yes, confirm purchase. And let's buy extras, because there's no guarantee I won't screw this up. Dear CIG, please give me in-station maps so I can, like, navigate to the gun store after doing this. Nice. I'd like to think that that was, like, my subconscious that has been here before. That knew that there were Tiger Claws. Okay. Where did those go? Those went into my local inventory. Oh, I've got a Chile birria burrito in my backpack. Well, shoot. How bad can today really be if I've got a chili burrito? The answer is not that bad. This could be worse. Let's see. No more assholes. Okay. I mean, as political statements go, it's not that eloquent, but I don't hate it. Hey, y'all got any gun stores around here? We got admin. And it's a gun store. It says you have the power, which is what a lot of the... I think I've gone too far. I don't think this is the gun store. I think this is just a weird corridor to nowhere. Sir, what are you selling down here? Oh, this is the delivery. Why would they put the delivery drop-off point down here? That is nonsensical. That's a long way just to deliver a box. Sir, I don't like your location. I think you could do better. I mean, all you have is a delivery kiosk. You could put it in this hallway, bro. It does not have to be all the way back there. Oh, this is a clothing store? What are you doing, buddy? You don't look great. Okay. Oh, I know there's a gun store here. Might be on the second floor. Here's admin. Connected to that. Nope. But there's a no questions asked terminal. Empress, we could have brought the drugs here. That wouldn't have been, sketchy at all. Okay, Habs. Habs. Looks different. Is this mining? Oh, this is the Dumpers Depot. There is a Dumpers Depot on Grimhex, just in case you want to buy mining supplies at the criminal hive of scum and villainy. Abs. Nope, there's a place to pay fines. We could look at our charges. Oh, it says just destruction of vehicle. All fines? That just... Did they take away my murder charge? Yep, they did. Okay. I was able to pay the fine, and the murder charge just went away. Ooh, is this it? Okay. This is it. This is the gun store. Alright, Empress, if you were on your way to go get the Tiger Claw, we don't need it anymore. What do we have here? Callow Meal Chocolate Deluxe? I mean, I will take one of those. I don't know. It let me just pay off the fine and move on with my life. Which is weird. It's almost like, I wonder if it knew that it had effed up. Because, I mean, I really shouldn't have... I should not have gotten a Tier 3 crime stat for doing a regular mission. Like, that... It didn't make sense, but... Game thought it did. Do you not have P4s here? What a weird station. Why would you not have P4s? Is that a custodian? C-54, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. We do... I'm a little disappointed. I mean, like, I'm glad that I tried paying the fine for science, but I don't know. Maybe one of these times we'll get a crime stat and go try to do Security Post Korea just to do it. But I'm not out of the hoop yet. I'm still at Grimhex. Oh, which is a sketchy place for sketchy people. But, you know, I'm a sketchy people now, apparently. For just a crime oopsie that wasn't even my fault. So, yeah, if you want to turret gun Empress, I'm gonna hang out in Crusader for a little bit. I'm gonna have a drink before I go anywhere. May I move my helmet? Come on. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna eat this burrito. This will be my celebration burrito. The burrito of, I'm glad that I am no longer a wanted criminal. And then I'm gonna have some celebratory, I am free of crimes, water, and then a tasty nutrition drink. Alright, water on the floor. This place is already a bunch of garbage. I'll just add to it a little bit. I can't tell if that's a player or I think that's an NPC. Otherwise, it would be a player working very hard to emote after sitting down. Okay, helmet back on.
Welcome to the ASOC
And
system. Please visit us again. Welcome
nope.
to
Let
the
me get my
ASOC
Corsair, sir.
retrieval system.
Alright, I'm getting the Corsair back out, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to try some bounties around, Crusader system, because some of those are in space, and it's easier to loot the ships after you blow them up in space than it is, on the planets. So we'll give that a shot. Because I think right now the good money is in, you know, it's consistent money to do the bounties, but you've always got this chance of hitting a jackpot and getting some good loot in one of them. And I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some of that loot, even if it's like the legal loot, like good ores or Quantanium. And then if I see any really good drugs or illegal cargo, I'll probably take those. But my priority would be keeping my eyes open for high-value legal loot, because that's going to be the easiest defense, because all I have to do is land at Orison to sell it. Alright. Let's give it a little repair, refuel action. We do want to boot our ship up and let it charge before we open the doors here. And we will probably even set ourselves a route to Crusader, just so we can blow right out the doors and be on our way. In case there are any ne'er-do-wells lurking outside the hangar. Alright, please open the doors. Traffic control.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, it said you are cleared to launch, but the doors are not opening. Is this station mad at me because I am no longer a criminal? What if we take off just a little bit? Set it back down. And ask pretty please.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, you were cleared to launch. Ugh. Come on, guys.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
Yep. You're telling me I'm cleared to launch, but, you have yet to open the doors. Okay. Let's get up.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Don't tell me please visit again. I haven't left yet, bro, because you won't let me leave.
You are clear to launch.
Okay. I might have to store the ship and take it back out again. Oh no, I am trapped at Grimhex. This is my life now. I live inside the Grimhex station. Alright, let's get off the ship. And we'll store the Corsair and then try to get it back out and see if that fixes things. We got an ad break coming up here in 5 minutes. Nope, lobby, not Hangar 9. I am already in Hangar 9. I don't want to be here anymore. Why are there so many people here in medical gowns? Okay. I have questions. Alright, let's store the Corsair.
Vehicle retrieval system.
This whole situation makes me uncomfortable. I just want to go back to lawful space, please.
Please visit us again.
I'm a good space pilot. I never meant to do the crime.
Vehicle retrieval
I
system.
mean, yes, I murdered a number of people.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle.
But these people
has been delivered to the following location.
were all, you know, assigned to me for murdering. And I feel like under the laws of being a space cowboy-esque individual, that's allowable. Alright. Hangar's gonna work this time. I can feel it. So, let's hop back up to the cockpit. I do love this elevator. I think that they're gonna keep doing this with newer ships that are above a certain size. Like it's very nice to have a faster way to get into the ship than entering at the rear. Like I think the Zeus Mark II has like a ladder near the cockpit, and that's pretty cool. The Crusader A1 and the Crusader C1s do not. They kind of keep with the Crusader theme of making you run through a bunch of doors in order to go anywhere. Alright. Yeah, it's still not opening the doors. You know what we might do? We might switch servers while we take this little ad break here in a minute. Because this is no good. We can't really do fun stuff on this stream if we can't leave the... I know that you're telling me I'm cleared to launch. But you're not letting me leave. I don't like that. I don't feel like this is a healthy relationship, Grimhex. I think I need to be able to leave when I want to. And this domineering sort of not opening the launch bay doors that you're doing, it's not okay. Alright, Empress, do you want to hop on in turret gun? You certainly don't have to. But if you want to, now would be a good time to get on the same server. Alright, we're going to go down, we're going to store the ship again. I am going to start this ad break here in a minute, and then we are going to, I'm going to hop to a different server.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
And hopefully it will work there. Fingers crossed. Alright, so if you are watching on Twitch, we are going to have a little ad break. We'll be right back. And I am going to switch servers. Oh. See if that we'll see if another region works better. Alright, we are going to switch over to, there we go, another region. Boom, boom, boom. Now watch, with the way tonight's going, it is going to, like, make me wake up in jail or something. We'll see. hopefully not. Like, I should wake up in Grimhex. If I don't wake up in Grimhex, we have a problem, and I'll be decently big upset. But we'll sit here and watch this loading screen for a moment. Hey, okay. We're not in prison. This is where we are right now. We're just happy that we're not in prison and we spawned inside of a space station, even if it is a garbage station called Grimhex. So this is fine. This is okay. We're gonna head back out to this central area. Oh, hey, this looks familiar. And head down from here. And we still don't have a crime stat, so, like, that worked. Alright. And we'll call an elevator. And see if the hangar wants to cooperate with us a little more. Fingers crossed.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright.
Vehicle select.
Yeah, success.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Success is very relative right now. Also, thank you everybody for waiting through that ad break. We are back. We switched servers during the ad break, and we are going to try to get out of the hangar in this new server. Fingers crossed it works. I mean, it will either work or it won't. One of the two. Alright. Get the ramp opened up. Soon, TM, I know that they want to get the hangar elevators working. That should be really cool, because it will be nice to be able to get your ship out and, like, put a vehicle into it without having to go to a ground station. I'm definitely excited about that. Because I've got some silly ground vehicles that I've bought with AUEC, and I would like to be able to use them to... or just, like, get them out more easily. Because right now I have to, you know, in Baijini, I have to get the ship out at Baijini Point, and then I've got to fly all the way to Lyria or Walla, and then land at a mining station to get the vehicles out. Alright. Please, please. Okay, now they're not even responding to me. Oh! They didn't they didn't verbally respond, but the doors are opening. This is lovely. I do see at least one human on radar out here, so we are going to... come out with some authority. And get out of here. And we're going to head towards Crusader just because it's somewhere to go. Goodbye, Grimhex. I don't like you that much. I don't see anybody around me, and I kind of got out of there pretty quick. So I think we can look for a mission. Let's... Why is my crime stat back? Do you not have the crime stat while you're at Grimhex? My crime stat has returned. Okay. Did I bring... Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna set my cruise and go off in a direction because I need to check my inventory. Oh, come on. You're accelerating in a straight line. Stand up. Come on. Inventory. Please load. Alright, we are having a night of it. Yeah, back to crime stream. Okay. Inventory. Alright. Whatever. I think I have one of the, tiger claws on me. So. I swear it went away. I paid the fine. You know, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. We're gonna go for it. We are going to try to make our way to Selin. And, why don't I have shields? I would like shields to do this. Shields would be very helpful. There we go. Okay, I think my shields are charging now. Yeah, they're charging. We're gonna give them just a moment. I don't even know if the Drake Corsair... There's like a spot underneath Security Post Correa where you have to park to clear your crime stat. I'm not super confident. I mean, I could go do... if I had backup, I might do this. I mean, I could just go start doing criminal missions. It does sound entertaining. But I also kind of want to try clearing my crime stat. So, we're going to do that. You guys get to watch me do this thing live that I have not done before. So all I have to do, I have to approach the station, and then there's like a dead zone where you can park a ship. But I have some questions. Like, is this ship too big to fit in the dead zone? If so, I'm probably just going to hop off and... Shoot, did I equip those guns that I bought? I bought guns. Hold on, let me stop and look at my inventory. I bought guns, but I'm not sure I put them on, because I thought that I had cleared... my crime stat. Okay. I still can't access my inventory. That's fine. We're just gonna go for it. I wonder... I mean, I know that there's like a dead zone you can park at underneath the station, but I'm in a Corsair. I I might be able to fight the guns off. Like, get them to stop shooting at me the old-fashioned way. Yep, I know I'm trespassing. I do think I might want to fold my wings up. And slow down. Okay, my boost is not working to slow down. Oh. That's okay. I think it's... Those are the turrets. I think I need to park, like, right... here? Okay, I hear the turrets still. But they're not hitting my shields. This is good. Let's get out. This is going... It's going some kind of way. Ah, dang it. We still can't access the... Okay. I did not equip the guns. This will probably not go well, but if my inventory is not working... Shoot, how am I even gonna get the tiger claw out? Inventory work out here? Come on. If I open my MOBA glass and close it again... Shoot. I'm debating whether I want to, like, bedlog in the... Well, I'm not going to be able to bedlog in the Corsair for a while. Because I just got shot at, so with the new combat timer... Okay. We're here. Oh, hey, there's a guard. Okay. We've got a gun. Can we loot this guy? Is that a sneaky way that we can get the inventory to open up? Nope. Okay. Shoot. You know what? I kind of want to do this right. Like, if I go in there, I can't get the tiger claw out of my inventory anyway. So what's the point of, what is the point of going in there and making it to the console if I cannot get the tiger claw out? Oh, so we might switch servers again, or at least log out and log back in, and try to get it to let me get into my inventory so I can get the tiger claw out. We have a gun now, which is, like, very helpful. But we need to be able to access our stuff in our backpack to actually hack the terminal. So, let's see. Let's see if it'll let me bedlog. This is a terrible place to do it, but if it errors out, at worst, I think it'll put me in Grimhex. My ship hasn't been shot at for a minute, so there we go, log out. That worked! So we're going to switch servers again and log back in. And this time it's going to work. If we're lucky, we'll log back in on the Corsair. If we're not lucky, we should log back in Grimhex. If we're super unlucky, it'll just put me in prison since I was next to security post Correa. I don't think it'll do that. But if so, it'll work out, because we didn't kill that last guard. Which is really the only real crime we've committed during this supposed crime spree. We just, like, judo chopped him and knocked him out. Which is, you know, it's a minor offense. They can get over that. So, let's see. While we're waiting here, we do have time for our newest segment, which is the thought of the day. And I kind of thought it would be fun to do them in sort of chunks. So this next chunk is going to be stuff that Jocko Willink has said that I like. He's a former Navy SEAL officer. He's written some like personal development books. I like all of his stuff, especially the stuff about leadership that he talks about. But this one is from his first book, and it's kind of the core thesis of the book. And it's extreme ownership. Basically the idea that there's no one but yourself to blame for most of the problems in your life, and it's your responsibility to own the problems as well as the solutions, and commit to leading with that ownership both up and down the chain of command. And even though he uses, you know, it sounds really hardcore and he uses phrases like chain of command, I think it applies to real life, you know, in the workplace and not in the workplace pretty well. You know, the idea that you can't just go blaming everybody else for your problems. You need to find your own solutions. You know, like in this situation that we're in right now, I shouldn't be that mad that I didn't have tiger claws. Like, if I really wanted to be ready for that, I should have bought them and stored them at Grimhex. And, you know, should have owned the fact that I didn't know what I was getting into tonight. Star Citizen can always Star Citizen, and it's my own fault I didn't bring a weapon also. To be prepared for storming the security post. Cool, and we're sitting on a loading screen. I think it might be mad at me looking at the messages here in the console. I think it might be unhappy that I tried to betlog object container security post Correa, prepare spawning. Oh shoot, it worked! Yeah, I know I've got a crime stat. Leave area or you'll be trespassing. Sir, I go where I want. I mean, I'm not going to leave the area. I need to be here to do things. Y'all can go pound sand. Oh, I don't have the gun anymore? Oh, that gun didn't last. Okay, that's fine. We can get a new gun the same way. Oh, why? I'm wearing a helmet. Why did it just acted like I tried to go out in a vacuum? Okay. That. And away we go. Alright, Alright, so we are going to go up here and look for one of the landing pads. Going the wrong way. Where are the pads? There it is. Maybe? Oh yeah, the Corsair's directly underneath it, and I was just running off to the side like a ding-dong. Okay. So we have a Tiger Claw, but no gun. So we're gonna have to scrounge a gun. We're just gonna ask somebody else. Excuse me, sir. I've been unjustly accused. And I am on a quest of great righteousness. I don't have a med gun. I only have med pens. How many do I have? I have 3 remaining. We're gonna try to conserve them. I don't see a guard standing outside this time. You might have to go inside and talk to a guy in there to get one. Alright, we got armor. Oh, did somebody leave? Yes. Okay, well. It's not... We have an arc-light pistol. Okay. This is arguably better than nothing. Thought I pushed the button. Don't give me that survival. No, no. There we go. I think there are NPCs here. Alright, we got a better gun. We're moving up. Oh, shoot. It's got 2 rounds. Alright, we need to hold the Tiger Claw. Put it in your hand, sir. Did it just disappear? Did it fall on the ground? Did it go back into my inventory? That might be a problem. Okay, apparently I should have brought 3. Is 2 of them just... Son of a biscuit. It's probably too much to hope for that there's a corpse around here that has one on it. That would be too easy. Oh, crime stream. Just doing a little crime stream. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get another Tiger Claw. Which is horrible, but, Oh wait, there it is. It appeared. It reappeared. I dropped the gun, but I have the Tiger Claw in my hand. Let's go. Oh, do I need to insert? Beautiful. And now I'm watching loading screens. At this point, players will receive a mission to come kill me. Progress halted. Continue. Alright, well, Now I'm just committing way more crimes. So many more crimes. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anybody drop a good gun? I hear them. This is just a cycle of crime that really, I feel like, I don't know, depending, I don't remember if all the crimes get cleared at once or one at a time. It does seem like the server's running kind of slow, so we can just melee a lot of these fellows. System access granted. Continue. Load the records. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we... Oh, jeez. Homicide. Dismiss. Diplomatic immunity. Processing request. I mean, if more guys come out, do I just have... Is this my life now? Do I just live here? Want to get the battery. Oh, jeez. Extenuating circumstances. Assaulting security personnel. Yep, like you. How does this make sense when they just keep spawning new guys? I mean, I can only commit more battery, but maybe I can look through it and, like, try to just target the big crimes and keep not murdering people. I mean, I'm only doing little assaulty boys. Battery, 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 battery. Okay, it's all battery. Or it's all the ones that are showing up. Procedural issues. Honestly, this whole thing is a procedural issue. None of this was my fault. Procedural issues. Yes, they're all procedural issues. Guys, just let me sit under this desk and push these buttons, and you'll never see me again. Procedural issues. Yeah, just Star Citizen doing Star Citizen things. 100%. But I mean, we figured out how to do it. It would be... Have they stopped spawning? That would be nice. That would be optimal. Prosecutorial discretion. Yes, you've decided that rather than have me just live here and knock people out for days on end, that you want to just be done with it. Let me hack the thingamajig and be on my way. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, mental incompetence. Okay, I'm mentally incompetent today. It's a little buggy, but you know what? I'm gonna take it on this pile of bodies, because otherwise I would have, holy shit, we're almost done. Otherwise, I would have just gotten so many more. Oh, hey, look! Mental incompetence. Yeah, I plead mental incompetence. Bye! Where's the exit? Exit. Yep, we're all cool. Just don't... Hey, there's some guys taking a nap over there. You should go check on them. They looked very sleepy. I think I just left out the wrong door that I came in. I've got 3 minutes to get the Corsair and GTFO. Where's my Corsair? Alright. It's not underneath this. There it is. Oh. It's so beautiful. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to get out of here. It can be done. We on the wrong side? Oh no. No, we're on the right side. Where's the button? I'm not used to finding the button without the gravity around. That's how I get my ship impounded? There it is, there it is. That button just not interact with me? Okay, that button is sleepy. Let's try the button on the other side. This button looks better. We feel good about this. Nope. Son of a frickin' ding dang. Ah! This button work? Yes. Come on. That should make the elevator pop up. The elevator is not popping up. Come on. Oh, I've got 2 minutes. This is doable. Alright, the elevator won't pop up. Which side is the airlock on? And where is it? Let's try the ramp again. Ooh, shoot the door on my own ship. That's a bold idea. Uh-oh. We just error out. Oh! Okay. It's okay. This is actually not a bad thing. Because I shouldn't have a crime stat, unless it didn't sync up. And if it didn't sync up, then we're about to do that whole song and dance again. Right, oh, Star Citizen. I'm curious, because, like, okay, so the server was failing, right? We know the server was struggling. But at what point did it... Where am I? Am I back in Grim Hex? Okay, I'm back in Grim Hex. But the question is, now... Am I back? Like, am I gonna have to do that whole thing again? Let's look here. Fines and citations, it says I have no fines. My MOBA glass says I have no crime stat. So let's undock and see if the crime stat comes back again. Oh, thank you, Empress. I was all excited because I got back into the game, and I forgot to switch my views, because I'm the most professional streamer ever. We're only excellence here. Alright. Someone in global chat was talking about taking a bounty and not realizing the other person was a player because they thought they were NPCs. That's very insulting to their skill level.
Welcome
players are drastically different to fight than NPCs. Alright, is the Corsair here? The Corsair is here.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
I'm wondering if this is going to be some sort of Groundhog Day situation where, okay, the 2 Tiger Claws that I had in my inventory are gone. And I kept the Devastator that I picked up while I was there. The fact that I have the Devastator I picked up from the guard bodes well for this. Yeah, it's been off and on because I try to go to just chatting when I switch servers. That way people don't necessarily see where I go. Hangar 7, let's go. Hey, remember when I was going to have that stream where I ran bounties in the Corsair, but it turned into the weirdest crime stream ever? Well, the crime stream might be over. We might be on just actually running bounties now. But it's okay, because we learned stuff. We learned how to clear a bounty at Security Post Correa. It's not that hard. I think it would be a lot harder if the NPCs had slept at a Holiday Inn the night before and were a little spicier. But they didn't, so heck 'em. And we learned that the Corsair, with the wings tucked in, will fit underneath Security Post Correa, which is valuable knowledge to have. Because that could easily happen again. Okay. And they're opening the doors for me. Look, right now it's looking like everything is coming up Dan. We'll find out if that's true in a moment. We'll find out if when I take off, if my crime stat magically reappears. I don't think it will. I think we're free. I'm not seeing the crime stat pop back up yet. And let's get our wings folded out. That we can have all the guns and not just some of the guns. And let's just fly towards Selen so we're not sitting outside of Grimhex. Because sitting outside of Grimhex is not the place where you want to be. Cool. We still don't have a crime stat. I think we're good. We did it. We freed ourselves of the charges that were unjustly arrayed against us. And we're free to actually, you know, like take a bounty and do what we were initially trying to do tonight. Alright. We're going to take this HRT. Going to jump right back on the horse. Yeah, exactly. And I'd like it noted. Actually, I think we did shoot one of those guards, but most of them, I don't know if we killed the guard or if we just shot him some and then judo chopped him. But for the most part, you know, they're going to be bruised up a little bit. They might have some spinal damage, but it's nothing that sci-fi medicine can't fix. We did not have to go on a murder spree to clear our name. We just had to park really strangely. And then push buttons on a computer to be free people again. So, all's well that ends well. Let's go murder some bad guys. Maybe I'll take Call to Arms. Just to, like, I don't know, get some extra I'm not a bad guy cred. Bunker, get out from under my desk, buddy. Get back. Get back. Back. Thank you. Alright. So we are headed to take this HRT. Our objective remains the same. We've just had to side quest a little bit. We are going to try to knock out this bounty and see if they have any valuable cargo and loot it using the ample cargo capacity that the Corsair provides. We'll see how it goes. I told Bunker not to cram himself underneath my desk in the little crevice by the wall, and now he is standing on the other side of the room, looking at me very sadly. Poor little guy. Oh, Melkor, thank you for stopping in. And one doggo treat. Yeah, that's from Melkor. I don't know when you got here, Melkor, but we have been clearing our name of unjust criminal charges. Alright, this is that weird thing happening again where a bunch of vultures spawn into a mission area. And so we're going to try to clear out some of these vultures first, before we go after our actual target. The vultures don't do a lot of damage. Now Bunker is sad no more. I mean, he'll still make sad eyes if he thinks it'll get him what he wants. It's a whole strategy that he's developed. Alright. Vultures are squishy. And try to knock some of these guys out. We've got, like, the real target somewhere over in the other direction, but just don't want to have these little guys floating around and causing problems. Good lord, there are a lot of red on the radar right now, or there is a lot of red. I forgot that prime subs roll off. Yeah, the prime subs, they make you... Alright, that's not a vulture. That's... ah, frick me. That's a glaive. Things are happening now. Oh, there's a good guy NPC here. Let's try not to accidentally shoot him with our giant guns. He is... There's a good guy and a mantis who's blocking quantum travel. Oh yeah, that glaive is not going to take a lot more passes like that. And there's our target. He just flew by. I can't even see what he's in because I'm trying to get this glaive out of the way. The glaive is very nimble and can apply a lot of DPS, so we just kind of want it out of the way of our activities if possible. Alright, and he's down. Our target is in an Anvil Hurricane. So again, with our objective to kill some ships and loot them, this doesn't really get us closer, but we still get the bounty money, so it's something. We might need to pull off here in a second. Get some shields back. But we're getting good shots on this hurricane at the moment. Come on. Don't do that to me. I mean, with these lighter ships, it kind of makes you understand why they have the default loadout for the Corsair being gimbaled. For sure. Okay, we're going to pull off and get some shields. I've got the power rebalanced to shields, and we're just going to go straight out. We might leave one or two of these vultures that I think were still there behind. And I'm not using a euphemism by calling them vultures. They're like the Drake Vulture little salvage ship. And for whatever reason, I've seen them spawning in mission locations lately. I think it's part of, like, another mission that just happens to spawn at the same location, because they spawn with a good guy NPC, who runs around and uses the quantum disruptor. Yeah, one of the vultures followed us. Ah! Terrible merge, NPC vulture. Look at you flying past me. Alright, so this guy is distinctly not our target. But he's here, and his name is red, so we're gonna knock him down real quick. Just so that we don't have to deal with him later. Boom. That was a very dramatic explosion for such a medium-sized ship. Okay. Now our actual target is another 30 kilometers back here. We've still got 1,300 rounds of repeater ammo. And our hull is looking okay. We've got a full loadout of missiles, so we might choose to use some of those on the way back in. We'll see. See how the spirit moves us. But hey, at least we're not wanted criminals anymore. And we managed to clear that crime stat fast enough, or just move around efficiently enough that we did not get hunted by a player bounty hunter. Which would have been bad in this ship, because most... Alright, we got a Reliant Core. That's like a medium-sized fighter, I think. Might be classed as a light fighter, but it flies like a medium, and we are going to get him with some rattlers before we get closer. And that hurt him pretty bad, so we're just going to hit him with 2 more, and see if that finishes him off. I think it will. Yeah, okay, he's done. He went bye-bye. Alright. Shakir Hamel in the Anvil Hurricane. We are back for you, sir. Didn't forget. That encounter... I think we still would have survived. I just didn't want to lose a wing and be forced to go resupply before I wanted to. Alright, he's down. Easy peasy. Alright, we've got an ad break coming up. We are going to run that real quick, and we will be back in a couple minutes. We'll just wait to take that next bounty. I might get a little closer to it before the ad is over, but we won't actually really get started on it until then. But I'm going to step away for a minute. Grab a drink, grab some water. You won't miss it. Stand up, stretch your legs. You will not miss anything, because, yeah, take a little ad break. We'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, but the ad break is still running, so we're not going to do anything too crazy. Here for a moment. But we are going to take a look at what missions are out there. Because what we want to do is specifically pick missions that are not in atmosphere. And of course, we've got a big chunk of missions in atmosphere, except for the ERT, which might be a little heavy for us without a turret gunner. But I think we're going to try it and see how it goes. Alright, set the location. And head off in that direction. And it is in the same asteroid belt, just a little bit farther. Oh, I am not obstructed. Let me just quantum through the asteroids. You don't have to be a hard-ass game. Alright, we are on the way. Yeah, a turret gunner would be nice for an ERT, but it's so... I think we can do it. I think we've got... How much ammo do we have? We've got half capacity left on our ammo. We've got 10 rattlers left. I think we're just going to be smart, because we're smart people. Doing smart things in a Drake ship, which is, you know, how it works, because Drake owners are awesome. And, yeah, we're just going to try to hit the weakest looking target with as many rattlers as we can before we get too close. And that might be... Why are there targets all the way down there? More vultures. See? This is ridiculous. Okay. Maybe if we kind of bias ourselves up, we can avoid the vultures. Like, I'm not worried about them. They're just annoying. Like, in an encounter where your opposition is flying things like RSI constellations, why also add 4 vultures? The math doesn't math on that one. Alright, I feel like that first chunk of missiles didn't do anything. Alright, that one did hit. I can see it in his, little target status window. Alright, let's go feed him some guns. Getting some good hits. Okay. Oh, he just hit that asteroid real hard. And that could have been me, because I was doing a silly thing called flying backwards through an asteroid field, trying to draw him out a bit. He is now very out of control, and he's very destroyed. But we've got some good damage on our nose shields, so I'm going to pull off. And see, he's got good cargo. Like, if you're doing these missions with other people, you can have somebody stay with the ships after you've killed them. But when you're by yourself, you're kind of... You can try to skew it so the last thing you kill has good cargo. Because otherwise, you know, as you're going through the encounter, you are not guaranteed to be able to find people again once you kill them. Let's get this vulture. And on these vultures, if I can, I'm just going to try to use my gimbaled wing weapons rather than my heavy guns, because whatever the actual target is in... I'm going to use my guns a little bit because he's almost destroyed. Whatever the actual target is in, I'd rather use my ballistic ammo on him. Come on, Vulture. Blow up. Ooh, there's some good desync. Okay, he's done. Gosh, there's so many of them. 1, 2, 3. Apparently we're just having a whole Drake convention here with this many vultures and a Corsair. Also, thank you very much everybody for waiting through that ad break. I know they're annoying, but I try to run them in chunks so that we don't have to deal with them that much. Oh cool, we've got a hammerhead. So he is not going to have much, if any, cargo. Let's just try to DPS him down and see if we can get him. This will be exciting. I'm not sure. Maybe if we fly well, we can kind of dodge some of his... Yep, there's his turrets. Okay, he does have cargo. And he's got... There's somebody else with him. Not entirely sure what they're in. Alright, we've got like a few rounds of ballistic ammo left. And it is... officially dry. And he's getting some good shots on us. Yeah, I know I have a shield down. It's fine. Let's see if we can get some shields back. And he's got somebody with him, so maybe we can try to pick that person off, because the Hammerhead is real spicy against the Corsair. That first exchange did not go super well. I think I got a little bit of hull damage on his back end. Yeah, there's a lot of space rocks. And those space rocks will make me 100% space dead if I run into them, so... something to be a little bit careful about. Alright, he's following me. And I don't have all my shields back yet. I'd like to have more shields before I turn around and fight this guy. But maybe I will draw him away. I think he's still got his escort. I see 2 red pips on the radar. Okay, we got our shields back, though. So let's do this. Who's he with? He's with an Origin 600i. Neither of those are soft targets. But maybe we can get the Origin first. Because the Hammerhead does have cargo. I would like the Hammerhead's cargo when we're done with this. Yeah, those guys are real close to each other. Alright, so we're going to come up on this 600... Oh, nope, there's the Hammerhead. Oh, no. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. The ERT was a bit too spicy. And we are now in a dead ship. And we get out. I mean, it won't do us any good, but just for amusement purposes. Alright, so we learned that Hammerhead versus Corsair. I have lots of guns, but the Hammerhead has 6 quad size 4 turrets. So he just put on a little bit too much DPS. I think maybe if I had like full cannons or a mix of ballistic and laser cannons, I may have been able to survive that. But I didn't. Dang, is he flying away or is he holding still? I think he's flying back to where he was. Oh. Well. Rip Corsair. And we will backspace express and take the speedy way back to the station. We'll see. I think I was in by Genie. We'll see where I respawn. And we'll go from there. Ah, yes. I mean, at least we didn't become unintentional criminals. We've got that going for us. But Max Haggerty may just live to see another day. Because we are, in fact, back at Genie. Alright, put some clothes on, bro. Alright. I mean, I'm a little tempted to take an Eclipse and go torpedo that guy. But at the same time, that's a hassle. That is a long flight back just to shoot a man once with a torpedo. Come on, put pants on. Backpack. And where... Alright, you know what? We're just going to put on mismatched arms. No, we won't. We have standards. Where are my arrows? There they are. Alright, cool. We've got armor. Let's get a weapon. And tractor beam. Yeah, it would be satisfying. I'm just debating whether I want to take the Eclipse or the Retaliator.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I'm thinking... that if something is worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Let me take a look at this Retaliator real quick. Because I have not gotten that out yet in this patch. I can't remember if I had a paint for this ship or not. Yes, I do. Alright. We're going to do the gray livery. And maybe... if I have any spare... quantum drives kicking around that would fit this guy. Because getting there quicker would not be a bad thing. I don't. Okay. We will just take the one we have. Yeah, one Aegis Retaliator, please. Okay, Hangar 7. And we are just going to try to do a torpedo run on this guy instead of duking it out with the cannons, or repeaters, like we were doing. And part of what hosed us there is we did run out of ballistic ammo pretty soon into fighting that guy. If we had... 1 second. The dog was eating I think he just ate most of what was left over of a bag of tortillas. Have fun pooping tomorrow, buddy. That's not food for dogs. But anyway. Yeah, that was naughty. You know it. I'm hoping the tortillas are, like, sitting on the kitchen floor and that he didn't ingest all of them. But I don't think it'll kill him if he did. And he didn't eat a lot of the plastic, he was just shredding it. Okay. That's the wrong way. We need to go to the front of the ship. Oh yeah, look at those torpedoes. Also, welcome in if you're just joining the stream. Tonight we are... Well, currently we're getting lost in our Retaliator, because it's been a minute since I've been in this ship. We have been trying to run some bounties in the Drake Corsair, and we just got killed by a hammerhead, so I am taking my Retaliator out for a little bit of recreational revenge. Now, we don't have any actual guns in this ship. We just have, as the pilot, we only have access to the torpedoes. So we're just going to try to get into range. And, yeah, exactly. It's not just you. Normally I do okay, but I haven't been in this ship for a long time. That's going to be my, excuse. Such as it is. Okay, we're going to head towards Crusader. And this ship does have, I mean, it's got 5 turrets. It will be nice when we can get NPC turret gunners. It would be nice for something like this because, you know, getting 5 people to get into a ship like this and be your turret gunners, like, there's some good turrets up front, but there's some really shoddy turrets as far as, like, the arcs of fire in the back. There's like a rear left and right turret that don't really have good range at all. So, you know, getting a human to sit in those is just... I guess it's going to be hard to do, except for, like, big orgs and stuff like that. Okay. Come on, let me go to Quantum. So it would be nice to be able to pay some NPC turret gunners to hang out back there. Alright. Alright, we're on the way. 1 second, I'm gonna go see if the dog left tortillas on the kitchen counter. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. He is being a little brat today, and I think he ate the tortillas and then brought the bag to his dog bed to just rip apart for entertainment. So, it's fine. At least he didn't eat the plastic, so it won't, like, actually hurt him. Like I said, it might give him some weird poos. But we're gonna at least try to end on a high note and torpedo this guy. Is it necessary? I mean, it's not really the most profitable choice. You know, if we really wanted to make money, we could have just switched to bounties in the ArcCorp system. But I feel like it's something we have to do. Oh. But yeah, we did do the big long 8-hour stream Saturday. It feels like I was saying, it feels like that was longer ago. And I think we're going to do that again this month. But we might move the dates around. I'm thinking that our goal might be 20 subscribers this time, because last time it was 17. And if we hit 20 by the 20th of the month, I'm thinking we make that just the arbitrary. That way we can do the reward stream during the same month. Otherwise, it kind of like falls into a weird spot. But I'm thinking if we hit 20, we're going to do another 8-hour long stream. And this time what I'd like to do is at the end of the month, I think it would be fun to do a charity stream. So we pick a charity, and there's a lot of like Twitch integrations to you know, donate money. So that way it's not some sort of like weird sketchy thing where it's like you give Dan the money and then Dan promises to make sure it gets to the right place. Why is there a target pip in the middle of Quantum? That's weird, and I'm suspicious. But anyway, we do some integration where we can just donate money to a charity, and if we make it, we do that at the end of the month, and if we make it to 20 subs before then it will be an 8-hour long stream. So I'll probably post something on Twitter, put it in Discord, so everybody's on the same page with what the goal is. But I think that's a worthy option. All right. And it would be nice to, you know, do something so that we're kind of giving back a bit, using our video gaming time productively. Do something positive in the world. Now, and if we don't, I think if we don't hit the 20 subscriber mark, I think we'll still do the charity stream, and we just won't commit to the full 8 hours. Something like that. But there's some really good ones. Yeah, thanks, Empress. I think it's a good idea. There's some good ones that have done a lot with Twitch, that are kind of traditional on the platform. One of them is St. Jude. They do a massive fundraiser for a month every year on Twitch. And the other one, it's I think it's called Starlight. And what they do is they buy toys and special, like, medical grade video game consoles on like those dollies that nurses use that you can wheel around. They buy those and donate them to hospitals. Basically so that the kids have something to do while they're in the hospital that is entertaining and kind of relaxing. It you know, they've got some peer-reviewed science that the charity has helped do that shows it actually improves outcomes, because it's like, hey, surprise, surprise, if you're not stressed to heck, your body recovers faster. So we might do something for that. Look forward to an announcement there. But we're actually gonna slow boat to this guy because he's not that far away, and there were all those vultures over there. I don't want to go back to the mission point that was showing up as a point of interest, because vultures could actually really harass the heck out of the Retaliator. They're so much smaller. It would be really hard to hit one with a torpedo. And, yeah, so we just want to get right into this hammerhead. and maybe his friend the 600i. But the important thing is that we kill the hammerhead that killed us. Like, as long as we get revenge, I don't care. The 600i can run into us and kill us or do whatever it wants to do. But we are gonna do our best to catch this hammerhead. While we're on the way, we'll take a look at our awesome torpedo bay. Look at that. We close it. Look at those giant doors. Open it again. Big honkin' torpedoes come out. You'll love to see it. Alright. 140 kilometers away from this guy. Oh, and there's our death marker. Womp, womp, womp. So I thought it looked like he was kind of burning away from us after he killed us and we got out of the ship. But I guess he didn't go that far. Because if he didn't go far at all, if he just stood by the Corsair and stopped moving, I was actually thinking about taking my weapon and trying to, like, shoot through shields and open a door on the outside. It's a terrible idea, but it was an idea that I had. And then maybe I could get in the ship and go shoot the pilot. Which I think is possible. I do want to try replacing the laser repeaters on the Scorpius at some point. That awesome turret that it has for the co-pilot. You can replace those laser repeaters with disruptor cannons. So it's still an energy weapon, but instead of doing hull damage, it does disruption damage. And it just makes the enemy ships, like, short out and fail, like ion cannons in Star Wars. And I think that would be an interesting build to mess with. Alright. 40 kilometers from this guy. We're going to take it off cruise control because we have 30 kilometers of range on this torpedo. So we might try hitting him with one from extreme range first, and if that doesn't work, then we'll do the torpedo run where we get closer and drop the torpedo on him as close as possible. Also, if you just joined in, welcome in. Tonight we've been running bounties, or trying to, in the Drake Corsair, but we got killed by a hammerhead. So now, we're back for revenge. With a retaliator. Alright. This guy came up really quick on me. So we are not going to be able to hit him from extreme range. Shoot. I think that's going to miss. Nope. I hit something. I shot at... Yep, we got him. Nice. Alright, where did... Alright, he did not soft death. He hard deathed. I'd like to go look, because I know he had cargo. I'm curious what kind of cargo he had. But I think we may have blown the ship up a... Oh, there it is. We blew him up real good. We got our revenge. And we actually got his buddy, too. That was... The radar was not working really well. They did not show up until they were super close. But... they did eventually show up. We were able to get a lock at the last moment. Oop. Oh, there's the hammerhead. Haha. Sir, you got exploded. How does it feel? You made poor choices. Let's see what they were carrying. Just out of curiosity. Slam. I would love to be able to take that. Oh yeah, he's got good drugs. But I don't think we can really fit that onto this ship. Nope, don't go up. Now, eventually, they plan to make the Retaliator modular, so you can take this whole torpedo bay section out, either in the front or the aft, because the front has a torpedo bay that holds 4, and the aft has a torpedo bay that holds 2 torpedoes. And you can replace those torpedoes with something else. Like a... Actually, let's not go out that door. You can replace them with, like a cargo hatch, or a cargo bay, or extended living quarters. They just haven't quite had the modularity in place to do it. Now, they have said that after making the hull C, basically the technology required to make the hull C extend and retract will allow them to do more modularity in the future. So hopefully that's something we see. Oh, look at this. There's some bad guys out here. They got spiky helmets if you want them, Empress. Let's see if they've got any good loot. Nothing. Apparently pilots don't run around with full amounts of loot, which kind of makes sense. What's this guy got? This guy also has a spiky... These are apparently the spiky helmet crew boys. Come on. Really? Alright. The tractor beam doesn't want a tractor beam. I was going to try to awkwardly cram that into the Retaliator somehow, but the game doesn't want to give me that. Let's see if... Can I tractor... Yeah, that works. This does not. Maybe if I run into it. Yeah! Oh. I just flew right through it. Okay. That's just an illusory, non-existent, fake news box of drugs. But yeah, with that, I think we're going to call it there. We have deviated, strongly from the original goal of flying the Corsair around. And, but we had a good time. We did run some bounties. We became criminals, unintentionally and unfairly. Because the crime stat system decided to get real mad that we killed a bad guy. And we managed to clear that crime stat by going to Security Post Korea and hacking the terminal, like cool dudes. So we know how to do that now. But yeah, with that, we're going to call it a night. Our next stream is going to be Saturday. And we are probably going to do Factorio again. With the crew in the Spicy Biter world. With the mods, since our last Factorio playthrough was without mods. So yeah, mission accomplished. Hang the banner. George Bush can take a picture in front of it. We did it. We had a great night. I had fun. Thanks everybody for showing up. I super appreciate it, and I will see y'all next, or this upcoming Saturday, if not before then. Everybody have a great night, and take care of yourselves.